In 2015, the average price for a property in the United Kingdom was around £196,000. Fast forward to November 2024, and the average price has risen by 51.3%, equating to around £290,000. And it's projected that by the end of 2026, that same price would have risen over £370,000. You see, many times you hear these financial pundits and gurus and individuals that speak on finance on YouTube pushing a notion that if you don't do this, it will be too late. Do this before it's too late. If you don't do this, it's over. Now, the truth is, money will always be made. No matter the time, no matter the year, it will never truly be too late. However, it is increasingly becoming more difficult for the person on the average salary to have the basic desires they should be able to have aspiration over. The average individual should be able to save up and purchase a property. But now the chess masters that hold the financial reins of power have made it so that for you to be in the position to purchase a property, you work decades after decades without eating, without paying bills, without sleeping, without insurance, without road tax. Your children will work, your children's children will work, and then you'll be able to afford a property. The fact of the matter is, it's never going to be too late, but it is becoming more difficult for the person on the average salary. So having a business in this day and age is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity if you want the freedom your family desires. If you want to live a life without thinking twice, having a business is essential, as the chess masters and people that hold the reins of power are increasingly making it more difficult for you to make money. In the United Kingdom alone, a millionaire is leaving Britain every 45 minutes because of inflation, because of the cost of living, and for some people, because of government influence. A millionaire is leaving every 45 minutes. Every hour that passes, a multimillionaire has left the United Kingdom. Just showing you that this threshold, for you to reach it, is becoming more increasingly difficult, that even millionaires themselves are leaving a country that people, unknowing to what is taking place, are desiring to come to. So in this video, I want to cover a list of businesses that will make you so much money that you will not know what to do with it. Now, before I get into those businesses, it's very important that you understand this number one principle. This principle will govern the entirety of the rest of the video and give you direction. Now, if I was to start all over again today, without the knowledge I've acquired, without the research that I had to study for, without going and collecting my qualifications in creative media production and technology and computer science, without having my father as my direct mentor, if I had to do everything again, there is one principle that I would follow, and this is it. Many people sell clothes. Many people sell electronics. Many people sell different types of products. But if I was selling a product today, I would sell a product that is towards people's emotional attachments. Now, what does that mean? You see, there are people that you cannot convince that their dog is not a part of their family. I've been to some places and they would tell me that they have 5 members in their family and the 5th one is their dog, to a point where my brother and their pet share the same name. So when I'm selling a product, I'm not aiming to sell clothing. As much as clothing makes a lot of money, I'm not aiming for clothing. I'm aiming for a niche of people that adore their pets so much. I'm selling towards people emotional attachment. And this is why pornography is one of the leading industries financially. As vile and disgusting as it is leading the industry. Why? It is selling towards people's lusts and desires, something that is beyond them. So if I was selling a product, I would be selling towards people's emotional attachments. I wouldn't just be selling ordinary products. So many times, as individuals that want to make it financially, we always think about selling in the forefront, but forgetting about the people that make it happen. There are people that love vehicles. They love their cars. I'm one of them. I love all my vehicles. All of them have names. One is Junior, one is Senior. I love each one of them. But now when I'm selling a product, I'm not gonna put myself in competition with Mercedes-Benz or Elon Musk. Rather, what I would do is I would sell car accessories for car lovers. I would be a car detailer, and I would put people on a monthly subscription so that every single month when you need your car detailed, I will be there to wash it, to clean it, and I would make sure I put that same person on a monthly retainer. Every Friday I'll come over, or twice a month I'll come wash all your vehicles for this premium price. That's what I would do. So many people are focused on playing the forefront and forgetting about the people that make the forefront work. So I would sell towards people's emotional attachments. Now, it's very important to know that there are other products that do work besides the ones that I'm speaking of concerning emotional attachments. Clothing does work. The industry in 2025 is projected to make over 1.8 trillion US dollars in revenue. So for me to say selling clothes doesn't work, that would be a plain lie. It does work. But are you prepared to compete with Prada? Are you prepared to compete with Louis Vuitton that have never been on a discount? This video is for the people that are starting from the bottom. People that are trying to figure out what they want to do. For the hustlers, for the people that believe without seeing. This video is for the people that say it can be done. The first product that I would consider selling is baby products. It's very self-explanatory. New parents and seasoned parents can relate in one thing: their love for their children. Whenever I see newborn babies with newly parents, I'm seeing the mothers, the fathers kissing the child every 2 minutes. Even myself, I want my own child. I want my own child as well. So I would sell products directed towards newly parents. Couples that have just become parents, that have just gotten their newborn babies, I would sell guides to them, monthly subscriptions that can help them. And of course, you may ask the question, but you don't have children. How are you gonna sell a guide on raising a newborn baby for parents when you are not a parent? What I would do then is I would get expert advice from other parents. I would create this baby guide, and at the bottom, I would place the title, For Parents, by Parents. That's what I would place it. So I still remain relevant and my product remains true. And of course, I would also receive some advice from ChatGPT. It's an AI tool that is available to assist you in making profit on a monthly basis. This is one of the #1 products that I would sell, because one thing in common with new parents and seasoned parents is their love for their children. I would focus on newlyborns, but I wouldn't just remain on them alone. I would also focus on seasoned parents and products for their children. For parents, by parents, or for babies, by parents. If you make that business, give me a percentage. The next product that I would sell is targeted towards relationships and anniversary. One thing that everybody loves is love, especially couples that are celebrating their anniversary, something new taking place. I will be selling products targeted towards them. You see, even the personalized gifting industry is actually projected to make around 31 billion in this year alone. That is an industry I would get into immediately. For every human, there is another human. I would get into the love industry. I would be selling personalized gifts. I would be selling key rings. I would be selling necklaces. I would be selling jewelry that is targeted towards couples. Jewelry, one for the male, one for the female, that connect to each other. Why? The love industry makes so much money, and you know there's a new person falling in love every single day. And gifting is not the easiest thing to do. So I would make a whole company targeted towards gifting loved ones presents. That is what I would do. Why? Because people love each other. Now, my next point, before I touch on one point that's gonna absolutely shock you, actually ties in to the same thing. And the next product that I would sell is actually memorial and tribute items. And it ties in with love as well. There are many people that have lost their loved ones, people that they adored, people that they cared for, spouses, children, parents, friends. And one thing that I've noticed from people that I've lost, and myself having lost people as well, is that you always want something to remember them by. Sometimes digital, but more time physical. Something that you can remember them by, whether it's a pillow casing with their face on, etc. I would do it. Now, I would do it with a genuine heart, of course. These products make a lot of money. As I said with the previous point, every day someone falls in love. But the truth is also opposite. Every day someone loses someone. So I would cater to those people. And whilst I'm creating profit, I also know that I'm helping someone in their grieving process. But not only that, another angle that I would add onto that business is I would donate 20% of all my profit to people grieving over their loved ones, or people that have suffered loss, or different charitable organizations, adding legitimacy to my company. That's what I would do. Approximately in 2024 alone, 62 million people passed away. As much as that is an unfortunate thing, it is also an opportunity that is open unto you to help someone in their process of grieving, whilst also making profit for yourself and donating to other charitable causes. That is one company that I would get into. Before I get on this last way to make money in this year, that's gonna shock you, something that I actually mentioned a bit earlier, and that is selling towards pets. I remember going to one location and I met this young lady and her family, and she had a group of sisters. And I remember when I went to my brother, they had some pets, and they said, Levi. And you know, my younger brother's name is Levi. And they said, Levi. I said, hey, I don't know why they're calling you. And they're like, no, not you, the dog. I didn't know whether to feel insulted or right there be inspired by a business idea. You could not convince them that this is a pet. They have to take care of it. They want to look after it. Everything concerning this pet. So I would sell towards pets. I would sell clothes for pets. Not only would I sell clothes for pets, I would also sell waste bags. I would sell those sticks that pick up dog waste with an attachable dog waste bag. I would place every client or customer on a monthly retainer for those same dog bags, because you will need them every single month. That way I'm creating profit, and it's not only any ordinary profit, it's on a monthly basis. Reoccurring, which I love. Reoccurring money. I love it. I love it. I love it. I like that model. So that is exactly what I would do. I'll place someone on a subscription base, and I would sell products towards their pets. You're asking, okay, how do I get into these products? How do I get into these businesses? Every single thing has already been made available to you. White label is simply taking an existing product from a manufacturer and placing your own retail name on it. This is a business model that many entrepreneurs and huge conglomerate companies have used and are currently using. Every product on Amazon Basics is a white label product. Every product on Trader Joe's is a white label product. 7-Eleven, white label. These products were not created by their own manufacturers. There's no manufacturing process that they're using. These are simply products that they're taking from other manufacturers and placing their own logo on top of it. There's the exact same model that I would use for all of these products that I've mentioned. So for example, you get to the manufacturer and you give them £1,000 for their product. They've put your name on it and you resell those same products. But you may say, Producer UJ, I don't have that £1,000, or that's too expensive. Then you don't even need to put your name on the product then. Forget your name. Just put your name on the packaging. It even becomes cheaper. Okay, forget the packaging. Just put your name on the website. Sell the product as is with no name. But you may say, I don't even have the money to purchase the product. There is something called direct to consumer. As someone buys, that's when it's shipped to them. What many people call drop shipping. There are so many different drop shipping websites that will help you to accomplish these same business principles and avenues that I'm committing to you now. The last and final way that I would make money in this year via emotional attachment type of products is ancestry products. This is one of the most lucrative on the list. Why? Because of something that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Emotional attachment. Millions on top of millions of people In fact, billions of people are going through something that is called identity crisis, trying to find out who they are and whose they are. People that want to find out their ancestry, people that want to know their lineage. Some are just curious. This is a billion-dollar industry, and this is the exact product that I would sell. I would create websites with the help and assistance of AI that would commission sales to take place through the platform. But not only that, I would do exactly what I said just moments earlier. I would make this happen all through white labeling. Everything white label, white label, white label. So in the end, there is no pressure on me. Many people believe that they need to know everything about an industry to sell in that same industry. That carries truth, but it is a half-truth. Elon Musk has no idea how to create a Tesla himself. They are engineers. They're the people that actually carry the parts and assemble them together. That process is tedious, and he's out of the involvement. Tesla was not created by him. It was actually created by another individual in whom he bought it from. So the same reality is also true now. You do not need to have a pet to sell products that are targeted to pets. You just need to have the product, know enough about being able to sell the product and sell it as it is. And those are the products that I would do. You sell towards people's emotional attachments and receive profit for them. As I say, there are many different businesses that you can get into today. Many different. However, if I was to start from the beginning without the help from the great millionaires, billionaires that I've had the opportunity to shake hands with, without the intensive investment from my own father, without the sleepless nights that I had to take upon myself, without the rigorous work in which I had to put my hands to do, if I had to do everything exempt from that, then this is exactly how I would do it. If you like this video, like it. Let's aim for 1,500 likes on this video. Let's do it. Let's smash it. And remember, those who say it can't be done should get out of the way of those who are truly doing it. Don't hate. Take notes.